Hello, friends. Just a update on my journey so far, and just gonna be honest. I can't help but feel a little bit depressed with myself, and just disappointed with myself. Can't help but think, like, with the past 2.5 years of my sobriety before my relapse, like, did it mean nothing? You know what I mean? Like, the fact that I relapsed, like, do those 2.5 years count for nothing? Like, was it all just a waste of time? And got me reflecting on how I ended up getting to the point of relapse, and it was just a bunch of things that I guess I was confronted with all at once, and I felt very overwhelmed. Um, I feel like addiction, there's so many layers to it and reasons as to why um, people become addicted, become addicts, become alcoholics. I think trauma has a big part to play with that. I'll be brutally honest. For me, like, this isn't the only reason, but like, it's a part to play. Like, when I was younger, I was sexually abused, and I think that has a part to play in becoming an addict and exploring ways to make pain go away. There's a whole bunch of other things, like with leading up to the relapse, like dealing with sick family members, and being confronted with mortality and losing the ones you love eventually, and dealing with a breakup, dealing with all these things all at once. It can become overwhelming, and it became overwhelming for me, to the point where I couldn't really deal with it, because it was all hitting me at the same time. And now that I'm back on the sober train and doing all the do things and doing the things I gotta do to stay sober, like attending meetings and going to the gym and just trying to be healthy, looking back on the relapse that recently just happened, like, do I regret it? Yes. But at the same time, I realize that it had to happen in order for me to be where I am now today. And one thing I learned from it is, like, there was moments in time before the relapse where I would, like, romanticize my past drug use, and be like, oh man, it'd be nice to just take a stroll down memory lane and do that again. But then I would, like, push it aside. But eventually, like, that bubbled up, and, like, I actually did act on it, and I had the relapse. And one thing I learned from this whole ordeal is, now that I've gone back out there and relapsed, and now I'm back to the sober lifestyle, it's like I realize that I don't want to go back out to living a life of drug use and alcohol. Like, I now know that that's not the answer to my problems, and I'm grateful for that. And anyway, just thought I'd share a little update with you guys, and I hope everyone's doing well.